So we just adopted a new kitten. This is Steve, by the way, but now that we've got 2 cats, the floor gets filthy very quickly. And when Dreame reached out and wanted to send me some of their latest and best entry-level products, I just couldn't say no, especially because my current cleaning setup, which consists of a broken Dyson vacuum and a corded Tineco steam vacuum mop, weren't really cutting it anymore. So this is the Dreame G10 combo, a cordless 2-in-1 floor washer and vacuum with excellent suction power, battery life, a few intuitive features, and most importantly, easy to clean and maintain. Oh, and you can also convert it into a standard cordless vacuum. They also sent the G10 Pro, which is very similar, but mainly meant for mopping hard surfaces, but more on that later. Honestly, I can't tell if Steve appreciates the cleaner floors or is just scared of the new vacuums. So big thanks to Dreame for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video. This is not a review, I don't do sponsored reviews, but I still can make an unbiased unboxing, first setup, and first impressions video, so let's just get into it. Starting with the unboxing, the G10 Pro has a few accessories, an extra roller mop, filter, cleaning brush, charger, and multi-surface floor cleaner. It comes in a few parts that you have to clip together, and there's also a dock that both acts as a charger and a place to perform the self-cleaning function. The G10 combo, on the other hand, comes with all of the attachments required to switch the floor washer setup to a normal vacuum, and there's also a second stand with holders to keep these attachments neatly organized when not in use. Now, setting up both vacuums was pretty simple. I just clipped everything together, pulled off all the protective plastic, put them on charge for a while to top up the battery, and then filled up the clean water tank with fresh water and added a little bit of that cleaning solution that came with the G10 Pro. Now, quick side note here, I do like how the battery percentage is very clearly visible on the top of both units. If you're doing a whole house deep clean, for example, and need to put the unit on the charging dock to top up the battery, you can see the current percentage easily from across the room. Now, to use the G10, all I needed to do is press the power button to turn it on and select a mop cleaning mode. The G10 Pro has standard mode for operating at medium power, turbo to increase suction and water flow for very dirty floors or stubborn stains, quiet to operate at low power, or suction to dry vacuum without water spray. The G10 combo has the same, although the icons are in slightly different locations. These ones on the side are for when using the standard vacuum attachment. Now, these modes are easy to switch between. There's a button on the top of the handle. And side note, I really appreciate Dreame keeping this top menu system and the associated cleaning modes very simple and straightforward. Some manufacturers just complicate it too much, and to be fair, these Dreame vacuum mops are supposed to be Dreame's best entry-level products, so it makes sense. Now, I mostly use standard mode, but when cleaning the bathroom where we keep the cat litter and the kitchen, which are places that get very dirty, I turned it up to turbo so I wouldn't have to make multiple passes over really dirty areas. Note that both the G10 Pro and G10 combo have the same powerful 16 kPa suction ability, which is a lot more than some of the other vacuum mop competitors out there. Now, this is not a review, so I can't comment on the effectiveness and overall cleaning ability of the G10, but here's a clip of me cleaning up various stains on my kitchen floor, including dried coffee, sauce, and protein powder. This was using the turbo mode, and it managed to get almost everything on the first pass, with a few more passes for the really stubborn dried on stuff. And yes, both the G10 Pro and G10 combo have assisted movement, which means the vacuum is slightly propelled forward via the rollers on the bottom. So it takes much less effort to move it around and clean the floor. Now, one big difference between the two is the edge cleaning capability. Now, edge cleaning is, in my opinion, a must-have on any vacuum or vacuum mop because it allows me to get right up to the walls or around furniture without leaving a big dirty gap like with my previous Tineco. The G10 combo's right side has edge cleaning, but the left side, which houses the roller unit, does not. The G10 Pro, on the other hand, has edge cleaning on both left and right sides. You can see this unique roller design that allows this here. The roller mechanism that rotates the brush extends right out from the side and almost into the middle of the brush. Now, I found I could go about 10 to 15 minutes before having to stop and refill the clean water and empty the dirty water tank. Fun fact, I would consistently run out of water in the clean water tank at the same time as the dirty water tank reached capacity. Note that the clean water tank's capacity is 900 mils, which is actually quite a lot. more than my Tinaco, which is only 750 mils, and the G10's dirty water tank is 700 mil. So if my maths is correct, if one becomes full and the other becomes empty at the same time, that means the G10 only leaves about 150 mils of water on the floor per tank, excluding of course the water left in the brush head. And I found it dried pretty quickly on my tile and hybrid floors. Now Dreame claims the battery life for the G10 Pro allows for a 35-minute runtime, which is enough to cover a space of about 2,200 square feet versus the G10 combo, which has a 50-minute runtime. Now I was able to do my entire house with an equal mixture of standard and turbo mode and had around 40% battery life left on the G10 combo by the end. Once the cleaning is done, I just placed the unit back on the dock and ran the self-clean function. Now this just pumps clean water from the clean water tank through the vacuum to flush out any debris inside, and also cleans the roller brush, which spins in both directions during this process. After this step is complete, I just dumped the dirty water in the toilet, and it's also a good idea to take the dirty water tank apart and give it a rinse, because some debris does get caught in there, like pretty much every other vacuum mop that I've used in the past, and you do need to manually get it out. Same with the roller brush housing, but this entire process took about 60 seconds. Now, remember before how I said the G10 combo can be changed from a floor washer to a standard vacuum? Well, I just detached the power unit, attached it to the dry vacuum canister, and attached the dry vacuum head. The entire process takes about 10 seconds. And there are two suction modes in vacuum mode, standard and turbo, and the vacuum head has an LED light. Now this 2-in-1 design is great for two things. The first being able to, quickly vacuum up a dry mess like spilling powder on the ground, or even giving a room a quick vacuum in between mops if you don't have a dedicated vacuum already. Secondly, if you do have carpet, the vacuum attachment will allow you to clean that too. But just bear in mind the G10 combo is meant for houses that feature primarily hard flooring with maybe a little bit of carpet. I mean, if 80% of your house is carpet, this is probably not the device for you. So after using the G10 for a week, I have to say I am enjoying two things. Firstly, it being cordless. Like I said, my current vacuum mop is the Tinaco Floor 1 S5 Steam, which is corded, and I just hate having to carry a power cable over the house. It just makes me not want to use it. And secondly, it really cuts down on the amount of housework. I don't have to vacuum and then mop. I can do both at the same time, and I just grab the G10 from the dock. Now I do have a robot vacuum, but it doesn't pick up everything and obviously can't get into corners or behind stuff on the floor. So I still need to manually clean the floor around once a week. So yeah, my initial impressions have been pretty positive, and I've actually been using this thing a lot lately over my previous Tinaco vacuum mop. Now if you'd like to learn more about either the Dreame G10 Pro or the G10 combo, I'll just leave a link down in the description below.